The Rusty Spoon Diner sat on 5th and Marshall like it had for 40 years. Saturday afternoons meant crowded tables and the comfortable hum of small-town conversation. But when the bell chimed and an 8-year-old girl on crutches stepped inside, that hum faltered. She moved slowly, balancing on aluminum crutches too big for her thin arms. Her left leg was simply gone, the jeans pinned up and empty. Her clothes were clean but faded, worn too many times. Her exhausted eyes darted around looking for any table, any stranger who might show kindness. She approached the first booth, a family of 4. Before she could speak, the mother pulled her children closer and shook her head sharply. Not welcome. The girl's shoulders sagged. She moved on. An elderly couple pretended not to see her at all. Church ladies whispered behind hands, one asking loud enough for everyone to hear, "Where are her parents?" The girl's face flushed red. Tears welled, but she blinked them back with practiced determination. In the back corner sat Rafe, 43 years old, 6 feet 2 inches, arms covered in ink, face scarred, wearing a Hell's Angels vest. The kind of man people crossed the street to avoid. She stopped in front of his table. "Please, can I sit here?" Everyone else said no. Rafe didn't hesitate. He pushed the chair out with his boot. "Yes, sweetheart, sit." As she settled, he noticed yellow bruises on her cheek, purple fingerprints circling her arm. Something was very wrong. "What's your name?" he asked gently. "Lyra," she whispered. He ordered her grilled cheese, fries, and a chocolate milkshake. She ate like someone who hadn't seen food in days, hands trembling, eyes darting up to make sure he was still there. "I'm not supposed to be here," she said between bites. "I couldn't stay there anymore." "Why not?" The dam broke. Tears poured down her face. "He hurts me. My stepdad. After my mom died, after I lost my leg, everything changed." "How'd you lose your leg, Lyra?" He said it was an accident. "I was in the garage and he was backing out the truck, but he knew I was there. He saw me and he didn't stop." Rafe's blood went cold. "Tell me everything." "After Mom died, he got mean. Started locking the fridge. Said I didn't deserve to eat if I couldn't work. I'm 8. Her voice broke. "But the worst part, I heard him on the phone 3 weeks ago. He said, if she doesn't make it, I can cash out the policy just like I did when her mother got sick." This wasn't abuse. This was premeditated murder. Rafe stood. "Lyra, stay right here. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I promise." Her hand grabbed his desperately. "You're not leaving me, are you?" He knelt to her eye level. "I'm not leaving you ever. But I'm going to make sure that man never hurts you again. Trust me." Outside, he called Brick. "I need every brother within 20 miles at the Rusty Spoon. No. Child abuse. Possible murder plot. We're coming." Within 12 minutes, motorcycles rolled in like a storm. Hell's Angels from 3 counties. Brothers gathered evidence. Neighbor statements, photographs of bruises, recordings. They built a file the authorities couldn't ignore. When police arrived at David Corwin's house, they found Lyra's locked room, the padlocked refrigerator, and insurance policies on both Lyra and her dead mother. He wasn't just an abuser. He was a predator who saw people as commodities. Lyra was taken to the hospital. Rafe stayed by her side, never leaving. 3 weeks later, in a quiet courtroom, Judge Reyes asked Lyra where she wanted to go. Lyra's hand reached for Rafe's. She looked up at him, then turned to the judge. "Him. He saved me." The judge smiled. "Then that's exactly what's going to happen." 6 months later, the Hells Angels threw Lyra a birthday party at Rafe's house. Purple cake. Presents. Children playing. When the brothers revved their engines in unison, Lyra laughed until she nearly fell over. Rafe caught her. She wrapped her arms around his neck and whispered, "I'm home." Sometimes the scariest-looking man in the room is the one who will fight hardest for someone who can't fight for themselves. This was Rafe and Lyra's story, and it's far from over.